real estate agents. Welcome to the Weekly Closer. I'm your host, Jeff Underwood, along with my co-host, Joey Sampaga. How's it going, buddy?
Yo.
Joey is the producer of the show, and he does a great job.
No, it's like, thank you.
You deserve a raise, buddy.
I do.
You're not getting one.
All right.
Anyway. Hey, we have some great guests with us in the house. We have Heather Rodriguez and Marla Arzaga with Coldwell Banker.
Hey.
How are you doing?
Good.
I almost messed it up.
You got it right.
It was really close. I was almost Marla Arzaga. There we go. See. So how are you guys doing? Good. Yeah.
Good.
Glad to be here.
Glad to be here.
In the hot seats.
Excited.
No, it's not hot seat. Why don't we start with each one of you sharing a little bit about how long you've been in real estate and what got you into the business?
So I've been in real estate just over 4 years. I was in corporate for probably over 20 years and sales, always in a sales capacity. I got tired of traveling and thought, what could I do where I could continue to do sales and kind of run my own business? So I decided to get into real estate, took my schooling, my test. I got all of that done before I quit my job, put a plan together, put a whole business plan, and my husband and I made an agreement if I couldn't make a certain amount of money within my first year, I'd go back to work. So that was the goal. And I had a really good year. I did really well, and I haven't looked back.
All right. Sweet. And how long ago was that?
4 years.
Oh, only 4 years. Okay. Got it.
Yeah, and I'm way less than Heather. So September of 2020, I went full-time. Prior to that, my entire career has been in the dental industry, some capacity. And I got into it. I bought my first home late because I was scared. What if the AC breaks? What if this breaks? How am I going to pay for it? And the second I got the keys, I was just so excited. My mortgage was way less. Then it turned into getting some rentals, doing some flips.
Wow.
And I told my husband, our realtor just made a lot of money. I should maybe look into this.
Oh, so getting rentals and doing something before you had your real estate license.
Before. And he's like, yeah, why not? So I continued working full time. I did the online courses, not knowing COVID was going to be a thing.
Yeah.
And within a few months, I was losing clients because I would say, oh, I'm at an appointment right now. But really, I was at work.
Oh, got it.
And I gave work
But you were in an appointment, right?
Correct.
Dental appointment.
So I gave a really long notice and said, I'm going to try this full time. So same thing. We had a goal.
Yeah.
And it worked out.
Nice.
And I love it.
Well, good.
So hopefully this is it.
All right.
Just
And so
ride
now
this out.
you both are kind of teaming up.
Yep. We started working together probably a few months ago. Marla's really, really good at working with buyers. She does a great job of researching all the new builds and just has a knack for really finding the right house for clients.
Sure.
And I was really, really busy, as you know, with trying to find a buyer a place right now.
Right.
And I really needed somebody to help me with that. So we started working together, and I really have enjoyed being able to better serve clients, having a team approach and working with them.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy right now, isn't it?
Still a little bit, yeah. To find homes
buyers,
for people.
Right? Yeah. I mean, I know the active listings have gone up a little bit, but still a long way from normal, I guess, huh?
Yeah, it's getting better, but it's still difficult.
What part of the valley mainly?
Southeast Valley.
Southeast?
Chandler,
Okay.
Gilbert, Queen Creek, Santan. That's really kind
Oh,
of
that explains Alex Roberts, right?
Yeah.
With security, you guys work with her, right?
With Alex.
She's pretty
awesome.
cool, huh?
Yes, she's wonderful.
Yeah, and I know she's out in the Southeast Valley too. So, big shout out to Alex.
Yeah.
So why don't we share a little bit? So before we started, you were talking about some events and community outreach and things that you both like to do. Do you want to start, Heather, with what you have coming up?
So I think giving back to the community has always been a big part of just this business. I think it's another reason why people get into real estate. And what we're doing this month is breast cancer awareness. Because it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we're doing a give back. So my goal personally is $10,000 to give to Susan G. Komen. And in order to raise that, I'm doing $1,000 donation in my client's name for every listing I take in October and for every closing we have in October. So that's one component, and we've been marketing that. The second thing we're doing is we teamed up with Simon Med, and we're hosting a mobile mammogram event in Chandler this Saturday. And that's really a great opportunity for people to get their annual mammogram. Simon Med does take insurance, but in the event you don't have insurance, they're offering a discounted cash pay. And in the event you don't have funds at all to get a mammogram, there's a nonprofit that we're working with that will give a grant to help pay for that.
Got it. Oh, that's
So-
that's good.
Yeah, so we're doing that. We'll be there we'll be at the Fry's on Alma School in Germain from 8 to 4.
Alma School in Germain, 8 to 4.
This Saturday.
And that's the 16th,
Correct.
October 16th. All right. Cool.
Yep.
Well, maybe some folks will hear this, or some other real estate agents will hear this and get over there and help out.
Yeah, it's a good time. It'll be a good time.
All right. And you mentioned also, so that's the Chandler event coming up.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. And then the donations for breast cancer awareness for the whole month of October.
It's the whole month of October, and we've
Okay.
already made some donations. We've got definitely some more lined up, so we're
Yeah.
pretty confident we're going to hit our goal of
All right.
10,000.
Good.
Cool.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
And Marla, you mentioned too community events that you kind of like to put those together and kind of tag team with other people or other businesses.
Yeah, so I'm big on bucket lists and goals and things I'd love to accomplish. And being part of Coldwell Banker, they right now are working with St. Jude, so agents can donate a portion of closing, and
Got it.
then you're able to send that in your client's name. So your client knows about it. And then I also, because I live in Queen Creek, we had a company that was helping raise money, but mostly donate food for Pinell County students that they can take home with them when they have something to eat when they're not in school.
Yeah.
So that was a great way to go through my farming, made these Canva flyers, put them everywhere, collected food, had the option that they could just swing by my address. And because the farm's pretty localized, I had flyers out saying, oh, by the way, here's what's going on in the market. You're great for
Yeah.
donating food. So things like this that every little bit helps. So
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
Queen Creek. They have let's see, what night is that? Have you ever gone to that food truck thing that they do?
Every Friday.
Is it every Friday?
It's amazing. Yeah.
Every Friday.
We haven't gone, but we live not too far from there.
You should do it.
But they get in like a big old circle type thing.
Big circle. They have entertainment vendors. One Friday they had pet donation. Like you could adopt a pet.
Oh, wow.
They throw out tables, food.
Yeah.
That
So you
sounds
guys
good.
could sponsor a truck.
Yeah, there
That
you
would
go.
be fun.
There.
Yeah.
That would be a lot of fun, wouldn't
That
it?
would be fun.
I would eat a lot of food.
That would
If
be
anyone
fun.
wants me to buy their food, just reach out.
That would be fun.
That's funny. Heather, you mentioned that a lot of your business comes from your sphere of influence. How have you, how did you start that? I mean, as far as reaching out to people, and then how have you continued to stay in front of people?
So when I got into the business, I really was trying to be as thoughtful about it as possible because I knew I only had a year to figure it out. So when I was putting my database together, when I got into the business, I pulled all my contacts from my Outlook, my phone. I pulled all my LinkedIn contacts, any contacts I had. My kids have always played baseball, football, all of that. So I pulled all those contacts together. I did a big announcement, mail, email, that I'm in the business. But then I think I had to really find a way to be consistent. So I consistently do mailers on a quarterly basis to my database, just updating them on different things. Are you thinking of selling, thinking of buying? Here's what's going on in the market. And I do all of that. I market differently to my out-of-state people in my sphere because I do have a lot of out-of-state people. So I'll usually market to them about why it'd be good to buy a second property, a winter property in Arizona. So I do different things of that sort. I do a monthly newsletter to to all of my sphere. And then every Christmas I send cards and different things like that. But I really try to use mail, email, and then phone calls. I set up reminders in my system, in my CRM system, to where everyone in my sphere will get at least a call once a quarter. And that's just a personal call, just checking in. Hey, how you been? What's going on? What's going on in your world? And the nice thing is a lot of times you'll find out somebody's retiring or they're looking to relocate or they know somebody that'll relocate. So it's just been a good mix, I think.
Yeah. So are you getting some referrals for people that are moving to Arizona? I mean, it seems like a lot of people are moving in this direction.
I get a lot of people because I worked with a lot of people in the East Coast and kind of throughout the country. So a lot of times people come here and just buy a second home, second property. Then we do have people moving here to retire. So I've been pretty fortunate to get a lot of referrals that way.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Referrals are the best, right?
Referrals are the best, yeah.
Yeah. But so what type of you also mentioned that you still farm a specific area. Mm-hmm. Is that the neighborhood that you live in, or do you have a
yeah, so it's the neighborhood I live in. I live in Greenfield Acres in Gilbert.
Okay.
So it's a small area. There's only 168 homes. But I started farming them when I got into the business, and I would do just a monthly newsletter. I watch the luxury market. I give tidbits about horse property because we're all on horse property. Mm-hmm. And then I'll just do different little nuggets on, how to donate your citrus when we all have an abundance of citrus, things like that. So every month they get a door hanger with information. And then I try to do little events, whether it's Halloween, people can come gather at our house. We have food and stuff. I've been thinking this year about trying to do maybe a Christmas light event, like where you have a coffee truck or something where people are putting up their Christmas lights. But it's been really a good thing for me. People have remembered me. It's just the consistency of it. And I've sold probably, I don't know, maybe 10 houses in the community. And even other agents will contact me. It's funny, that are going to sell their house, and they'll contact me to bounce off the price or what do you think about this or that, because they're going to list it, which of course they would.
Yeah.
But it's nice to be kind of recognized as a resource that understands that property and how to sell it.
Right. Yeah, because that area, let's see, well, you said horse property, mm-hmm. So it is larger lots, I know.
They're all acre lots, and they're all custom homes, yeah.
All right, that's
so,
good.
But yeah, it's been really good, and it's just nice when people are like, "Oh, you're the one that puts the flyers all the time," or "Oh, you're the one." So it's been good.
Yeah.
But it's the consistency of doing it, I think, is
you should
key.
figure out when most of them are outside doing things, and then you should just do your exercise and just walk around.
The
whole community. hey, right?
Yeah.
So, as far as Marla, did you say you're doing farming too, or was it the flyers that you were doing for the events?
I drop off flyers. I've been dropping flyers for the October event at businesses.
Okay.
And email blasts, text messages, asking everyone to share with other people. I think a useful tool, if people aren't using the security title app,
mm-hmm.
they should be using it.
Yeah.
Because
that's a good one.
They have so many different things for your social media. You can email to clients, print and save. It saves time. If you're doing everything on Canva,
right,
you might as well just use the app.
So you like Canva? It's a free service, right?
It's a free service, and you have to be creative and patient.
Yeah.
And, but the agent app has really freed up a lot of my time.
That's good.
Of what to post, who am I going to connect with, stories.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Heather, you mentioned donating citrus. So what's kind of, give one
example
tip.
So in our neighborhood, everybody has just so many trees, an abundance of trees, too many trees. And you can see during January, February, everybody's got the lemon trees, grapefruit trees, orange trees. We just have so much citrus. So nobody can eat that much citrus. So I've always kind of sent information out and researched different places. St. Mary's Food Bank will come and take your citrus. There's other companies that will come and pick your citrus and take it too. So I just try to educate people in the neighborhood. Like, don't let your citrus die. Don't be picking it up off the ground. Do something positive with it and give it to somebody who'll use it.
Okay. All right.
So,
I'm curious. With the two of you partnering up, what are the dynamics of the team?
that's a great question. We're still working through all that.
Okay. Yeah, because you just recently partnered
Yeah,
up.
we
so-
recently partnered up,
Uh-huh.
and we're really kind of trying to mesh our ways together. I think right now the biggest dynamic is, like I mentioned, Marla is like gold when it comes to buyers. I, just seen her working with different buyers and see what a great job she does in just managing all the details and really getting so connected and close with people to understand what's most important to them. I feel like I've learned a lot from her on that side of it. I list a lot more homes, so I feel like that's kind of my strength. So right now I feel like our dynamic is she brings a lot of benefit and wealth on the wealth of information on the buyer side, and I'm on the listing side. So we're kind of working in that way.
Okay.
But our goal is really, as we're coming to the end of the year, building more of a business plan and finding ways to better plan for our next year together.
Perfect.
And then see if we want to grow and continue to go that route.
Got it. All right. Anything else you guys want to share before we move to the next segment?
No, I think just to piggyback on that, Heather's goals, my goals coming into it, if I have 2 closings a month, I am winning. Like, I'm on it. And so we were talking at an open house, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to sell 12 more houses this year. I'm like, what am I going to do? And then we realized that wasn't the true goal. But so it's pushed me to not be okay with just a simple goal. Yeah,
Got
she's
it.
very
Stretching you
business.
a little bit.
Yeah.
And I've
So-
always had, I guess when I started this, I had a business plan and I had goals, like revenue goals every year. And every year I've been able to exceed them because we got to build a plan and put it into place. But I
Yeah.
feel like if you don't have a number,
Yeah.
you'll never get there.
That's right.
And that's where we're working together. It's like, well, if we're going to be together, the number's got to be bigger. And that's what we have to
Absolutely.
achieve. So that's
All
maybe
right.
going to help us both be better.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Well, why don't we have you share the date and date for the event again? It's this Saturday,
October 16th from 8 to 4
8 to 4. Okay.
at the Fry's on Alma School in Germain.
Okay.
Mammograms.
Got it.
Get one.
All right. And you have an event coming up in Queen Creek. Is that right?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
No.
You're not ready. to
We're
put that
doing
up.
this
Okay.
together. We're doing the
Yeah.
mammogram one
They're
together.
doing the food
All right.
truck event.
Yeah, right.
She's on that now.
I'll see you Friday.
Friday.
I'll be there.
You could just walk around with a shirt with your
I'm going to
Contact
walk around with a
information and stuff.
nacho.
Not Joe Mask.
Mask.
and a
luchador.
shirt that has your name and phone number on it.
So you'll see me when I get there.
Yeah. Well, I have about 15 of those, so if you need
Okay.
to borrow one. Seem to get some every time we go to Rocky Point. So, all right. Well, let's move to the next segment. You ready to get in the ring?
Sure.
Yep.
All right, let's do it. And here's how we can do this. It's more like quick answer. So
Okay.
either both of you can answer or just one of you can answer, however you want to handle it. Okay?
Okay.
So what do you think one of the reasons is that many agents are not successful?
I'll take that. I think it's they don't run their business as a business.
Yep.
I think a lot of times people get into it and think I have freedom and I can live my life and do all the fun things I want, but they don't run it as a business.
Yeah.
You got to have a business plan, you got to leverage your database, and you got to go to work every day.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's right.
That's good.
So
Anything?
Getting
Right.
in your way.
Yeah.
What if they say no? What if they already have somebody? What
Yeah.
if? What if?
Yeah.
You just got to push through that. And I think a good way for me has been to know the purpose. So I'm comfortable walking the neighborhood because I know that there's 4 buyers that want to live here. And I want to tell you that, and I'm not just standing there saying, well, have you thought about it? Nope.
Yeah.
Like there's a
Yep.
purpose, and you got to just move past that.
Yeah, that's great. So running it as a business. Oh, wait, you mean I need to pay quarterly taxes? What?
big ones every quarter.
I think
It's never fun.
I think I've read that the real estate community is one of the worst at preparing for tax time.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Anyway, how about a book recommendation?
I like lots of different books, and I try to read more personal growth ones. So my favorite has been recently The Untethered Soul
Okay.
And that-
Tethered Soul.
Yeah, that's been a good one for me.
You know who wrote that by any chance?
I can't remember.
That's
I
okay.
knew you'd ask me.
No, it's all right. I'll look it up.
It's a good one, though. It just talks about the importance of kind of finding yourself and figuring it out.
All right. Okay.
I finished recently the 5-second rule, which kind of
That's a
goes
good one.
along with just push yourself, don't overthink.
Is that the one? If it's only been on the floor for 5 seconds, it's okay
You can
to eat it still.
Yeah, fine. That's the one.
That's the one we teach all the kids, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's a
Funny.
good one.
All right. 5-second rule. Got it. How about Apple or Android?
Apple.
Apple.
Both. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's easy.
And
It's not that.
it's not easy.
I'm sorry.
He's an Android.
He's okay though. You're okay, aren't you? I mean, your Cardinals are doing great.
5-0,
There you
baby.
go. There you
Good
go.
job.
No, I'm so happy. It's our time.
Well, it's not
right.
It's not the Chiefs' time right
I
now,
know,
is it?
2 and
What is
3.
going on?
Wow.
I don't know what happened to them all of a sudden. Something happened. So during the pandemic time and all that, when people had time at home, did either one of you have a favorite, like Netflix or Prime series or anything like that?
I rarely watch TV.
Okay, I wondered if that was going to be the answer because we have had a lot of people say that.
I do rarely watch TV, but the one my husband sucked me into was Yellowstone.
Yellowstone.
That's a good one. You
Is
could,
it?
even if it's late at night, you
Is it
gotta watch
Netflix?
That's not Netflix.
No,
it's
I think
Paramount.
it's Paramount.
Oh, okay.
And I think, let's see, who's that? Kevin Costner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
It's a good one. They're coming out. It's starting again
okay.
in November, I
I
think.
gotta check that out.
All right.
No, I have kids, so it's like YouTube, video games,
Ah,
which
there
is
you go.
annoying, blippy. I don't
Yeah.
ever get the remote. Ever.
Well, yeah. Take the kids to the food trucks.
There you go. Get them out there.
So now that things are starting to open back up a little bit, what's like one thing that you've been really waiting to do or excited to do now? Either one of you.
God, there's so many things. Get together with people, have parties again.
Yes.
Parties are the best. I
Yeah.
just missed people.
Yeah.
That was the hardest thing, not being around people. Parties and travel.
Party and
Travel, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually okay being at home. I prefer it, fine with it. But traveling, yeah, we're looking forward to that. Screwed up
So
a
if
lot
you
of
could
our
go
plans.
anywhere right now, where would you go for travel?
Well, I guess I'd go to Europe if they'd let us.
All right.
But
good.
we're going to have to
Eventually
wait
they
a
will.
little bit more.
Sure.
No, I'm simple. I would just go to Sandy Beach, Rocky Point.
All right. Yeah.
Just
No,
sit
it's
there.
great to
You
go
can
down
go there now.
Absolutely.
I know.
Yeah, you can go there now.
I'm okay with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
No,
know, I
that's
just
awesome.
went to the Cardinals game live last week.
Ooh, how was
Last
that?
Sunday.
the one yesterday.
It was amazing.
I mean,
Was
this,
it
this past
amazing?
Sunday?
Sunday. Yeah, it was amazing having all those people there, being able to cheer together and high five each other.
Didn't it
and
feel good?
It did.
Just the energy of everyone
It did.
together.
It did.
And
Yeah.
tailgating.
Tailgating.
I want to go to a
good.
Cardinals game to
Yeah.
just be around
The
people.
game was
sounds
closer
fun.
than I thought it would be.
Yeah, well, my wife is a 49ers
Yeah.
fan, so that's what we played.
Oh,
Yeah, unfortunately, she lost, and I had to walk home. So.
Yep, that's what I was gonna say. Sleeping on the couch.
That's stressful.
that's funny.
Well, I appreciate you all being in here today.
Yeah.
It's
Thank
been
you.
great information. Oh, I need to give a big
Absolutely.
shout out to the sponsors:
Yeah.
Security Title Agency and Fidelity National Home Warranty. Thank them so much for their sponsorship. Well, thank you guys for being here. It's been great,
you.
good information, and yeah, we'll be interested to see how the whole team thing develops over time. And maybe have to have you back after you've
Figured it out.
gone through some things, and
Yeah.
you
Share
can
that
share,
with the community.
you can share how it's going.
We'd love
Thank,
to.
thank you.
All right, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Until next time, agents, we will see you later.
See you later.
Adios.
I should throw that in there.